The words that probably come immediately to my mind are inclusivity, warmth, open door policy, family. Martha treated everybody in the community as family, and it was really reflected in her leadership style.
I was invited to an event on campus, and that's where I first met her. And I think the fact that she made it her goal to greet and talk to everyone and make you feel a part of the university is what drew me in. I think I can probably sum it up in two words: inclusiveness and family. I think first of all, she went out of her way to make you feel included in everything that's going on campus. And once you were included, she made you feel like a part of the family.
Seeing her compassionate leadership style and how she continues to care for others around her has really benefited me as a student leader, and being able to see someone who cares so much about those around them and isn't willing to compromise certain things if it goes against what you truly believe in. As a leader and in the world we live in today, I think it is so important to be true to yourself, and that's something that I've seen through President Berger as a student and as a student leader.
In doing this work, it can be really challenging, and it's, the range of diversity, equity, and inclusion topics can feel overwhelming at times, and I have very much appreciated her willingness to hear and to learn and to be committed in ways that are necessary for a leader of a university. And so I would say that definitely stands out. And I know that it's not always common for leaders of universities to be receptive to the things that may feel hard to hear, or to hear the things that need to be changed, but they're difficult to make that change. And so I've appreciated that, and being able to be in conversation and really trying to think through some of the things that have been challenging and hearing her perspectives.
I really enjoyed the way that President Berger showed respect for everyone on campus. She is such a kind, open, welcoming person, and she really set the tone for the campus, certainly from the top down, of someone that just had time, patience, and care for everybody on campus.
This year has been so difficult for everybody, and it inspires me to no end to think about the way Martha handled her leadership role at OCU. I know that in her heart she always kept the students' health and safety top of mind, and not just the students, but the entire OCU family.
Well, one of the things about Martha that made us comfortable with her was she had been on the board for so many years. She knew the board. She could work well with the board. She knew the chairman. She had all the qualifications, but all the people in her hand. So she gave us a feeling of security in her at the helm of Oklahoma City University.
Martha had a significant impact in a very short tenure, whether you look at the financial impact she had on the bond issue, whether you look at the program review process that she started, whether you look at the kind of the creative, strategic vision she's cast. And she's left the university in a good place for her successor to take over and have hit the ground running on July 1st with a good solid footing.
If we do not have our health, what really do we have? And so if you step back and you look at it, public health is so important to everyone. And what we need is more education in public health. I think we certainly see that now when we look at this past worldwide pandemic that we've gone through. The knowledge that healthcare professionals can have to something so devastating as COVID, I think, is proven that the education component is so vitally important. And I think Martha, through her leadership and through the university being able to provide more knowledge to students to become part of the community, will help us if we have another pandemic. So anything, whether it's PA, PT, health professions, across the board, the more education we have, the better we are as humans, and the more we improve our public health.
The College of Health Professionals was really the icing on the cake. I mean, you had PT, you had nursing, you had PA, putting those all together under one umbrella, having the management efficiency there, having the effectiveness of those programs going hand in hand was really critical, and that's something that Martha has leave her mark on the university for years to come.
I would sum up her tenure at the university as just an outstanding time frame for the university. It's very difficult. I mean, COVID has been difficult, but even prior to that, there's financial challenges. There are, you're competing with many other universities from across the country. I mean, OCU competes across the country, not just in the state. And so I think those pressures are very challenging for a university president. And Martha, especially with her wide variety of experiences, has met those challenges and exceeded. I am so proud to have known her. She has done, I think, an exceptional job at OCU, and certainly as a someone who knows her, but also someone who leads an organization that's close to OCU, and you can just see the vibrancy. You know, when I talk to students that go to school there, they're excited. She's created a culture where I think people want to be, and I think that's important if you're going to attract students from all over the United States.
President Berger, thank you so much for your time and dedication to everyone here at Oklahoma City University. You have completely impacted my own leadership style and the person I want to be when I grow up, and I just am so in awe of your compassion and caring for all of those around you and making that the forefront of your leadership style. And so thank you so much on behalf of all the students.
Well, Martha, I hope you enjoyed the rodeo at OCU, the ups and the downs and all about it. Pam and I look forward to seeing you and Don now after your tenure, and we look forward to seeing you continue to work for OCU, raising money and doing things that you like to do. We'll see you soon.
Martha, I remember getting tears in my eyes watching you be inducted as the first woman president of OCU, and I have those same tears thinking about the end of your tenure there. We are so grateful for the service that you provided to the university. I know it was a difficult 3 years and certainly circumstances that you couldn't have envisioned, but we could not have had a better leader at the helm during this transitional time, and we are very grateful and thrilled about the next chapter in your life.
So President Berger, we have had a really exciting ride, I would say, since June 1st, and even prior to June 1st, in managing some of the difficulties of the university. And I would say continue learning, continue being open to all of the conversations that will come, and I'm going to be so eager for us to stay connected and to continue to learn from each other, and for you to continue to see my jewel-toned colors and to keep things bright for you, and that hopefully when you see those bright colors as you enjoy retirement, that you'll think of me and that you'll come back and enjoy some of the initiatives and programs that are happening at OCU after you're gone.
Martha, you and I really didn't know each other until you became president. I certainly would say hello to you as a trustee, but I really appreciate the warmth and friendship that developed between us, and I'll never forget our trip to China where you welcomed so many alumni and so many friends of OCU in China, and the many experiences that we had there. Those memories will last a lifetime. Thanks for everything you've done, and I look forward to your not only continued involvement at OCU, but continued friendship.
I would say thank you. I mean, the degree I've received from OCU has done a lot of great things for me. But I think that for the first time, I feel a part of the university. And I think it's through you and your efforts that made me feel that way. And so I want to thank you for giving me that opportunity. Thank you for thinking enough of me to recommend I be a trustee. And for all the things that's happening now and it's going to happen in the future, you're a part of that. And I want to say thank you for that.
And Martha, I've enjoyed the past 5 years of our relationship. I've enjoyed extremely well serving as your treasurer on the board, and you were never hesitant to call and inform me and ask me to think through a tough issue, and I'm really going to miss those conversations.
Martha, thank you for giving your time, your energy, and your leadership to such an important community resource as Oklahoma City University. I have known you for many years. I knew you would be successful when you were chosen for this position, and I know you will be successful in whatever you decide to do next. Again, thank you for your leadership, and I very much appreciate you.